That is a touchdown, Chicago. Obviously, Chicago moving back to using Crystal Harris. Number 13.
The LFL. Now a 2nd and 5 after that Harris run over the middle. That is intercepted. Reception. This is Dusan handing the rock to their ace. That's Javille Thompson. Finally, there's Brittany and Courtney. Here we go, a 2nd and 5, an ugly handoff. A 4th and 3 now. Make it a 3rd and 7. Delayed handoff to Javille Thompson. Looking over that play card as she's walking up to the line of scrimmage. Keeping it herself and getting slammed. Field. Throwing that ill-advised interception to Vanderhayden on the first series. They're going to go back to Harris, and Harris cutting back in. Going up against her former team, you got to think that's a little more motivation for Harris. This is Bills on the jet sweep. So now we've got another quarterback in the game for Chicago. That's Sharquela Baker, who initially 17. That's Baker from shotgun. Looks very uneasy in the pocket. Now going to keep it herself and get destroyed.
That well in Chicago when it showed on that first run.
Now a 3rd and 4. Baker going to keep it herself again. Does get the edge to center. That's Thompson in the backfield. Dropping back is Baker. A slant pattern. Austin 22. That's going to be another delay a game on Chicago.
Delay a game.
Delay a game. An empty back set this time. Baker back to pass. Another keeper. Hard line. Baker under center. Gonna give it to Thompson. Right into the waiting.
Best we've seen as sisters in the LFL ever.
3rd and 8. Crossing pattern. And I'm not sure if a 4th and 8 at the Austin 20. Make it the 17. That's a quick pass into the flat. The first completion.
Nice.
Another injury for Chicago. You cannot help the club in the tug.
2nd and goal. Agree to disagree highly. From the 9-yard line into the end zone.
Doesn't know the system, but she's making plays happen.
Now a 2nd and goal. Make it a 3rd and goal. Right on cue. Bobby Huco teeing up.
Threw it right to her. 1st and 10. This is Angel rolling right under pressure. Just lobs it into coverage. And that's intercepted again by Emma Vanderhayden.
Passing game and running game, and all we're seeing so far is Ferrari Harris.
3rd and 10, ball at the Austin 17. Another jet sweep to Bills. And Bills picking her way. Sandra Bills really bailing out this offense. 1st and 10. Going to Bills to the 5-yard line and over.
And they tied the football game out 6-6.
This is the 2-point attempt. That's Javille Thompson. Kind of
wide receiver. You got Thompson as a back. Maybe you got to spark that way.
1st and 10. Angel rolling back and throwing across her body. Complete, setting up a 2nd and 10. Angel back to pass down the field. Great hit 32. Austin does have both timeouts remaining. Another jet sweep to Bills. Bills cutting back inside. Ball at the Chicago 24. They fake the sweep now. Wide open. Well set up play. 1st and 10 at the 12 of Chicago. Back to pass. Looking into the as a wide receiver.
Michelle Angel said she might become a go-to receiver for her. She catches everything she throws her way in practice.
But does Baker have the arm to get it down the field? 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Little dump off in the flat. That's Tori Giles.
Sid Lewis, I am thrilled. Christelle Ferrari Harris in action, one of the greatest runners ever.
And that is Christelle Harris, still on her. Some of the weapons available to Mike Oliveira. That's a poor snap back to Angel. Angel has to eat it
with this Austin team. You have the Ferrari in the backfield. When she starts out slow, you can always give it to the Ferrari.
And that is a tough game right now. Instead, here's a 4th and 3 into the end zone. Overshooting her target. So a 1st and 15 now. Dusan remains under center, fakes the handoff, and barely gets it off down the field.
Running back Javille Thompson.
So a 2nd and 15, kind of an ugly looking handoff. And that ball is loose. An empty back set, and that looked like Chicago was clearly offsides. That's number 2. So again, now a 3rd and 18. This is Chad Dussault going to do it herself. The best looking play for this.
Ready to play. Come in here and compete. Know your assignments.
4th and 13, but it's gone all down.
During your tenure here in Austin. Now, enter Michelle Angel. What do you feel Angel brings to this offensive?
So her expertise, her experience, and able to operate in the pocket, move faster, think fast. She does that a little bit different.
Hissy Bork, who's 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 Hissy Bork. Marshall, great pursuit. Marshall, great pursuit. Del Marshall, great pursuit. Marshall, great pursuit. Marshall, great pursuit. Austin leads.
Field tackle. Lee Thomas. Borg cutting through the
Trying to get to the outside.
Trying to get to the outside.